Sorry. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Effing It Up with Max. Today in the kitchen we're going to be effing up some spaghetti bolognese. So you're going to need mince, spaghetti, and all the little ingredients that you want to put in it, and then you have your dolmio sauce. We have mushrooms in this one. Some people don't like mushrooms, so you can get the dolmio with just plain bolognese sauce. I got my swag going on, you know, so let's do my jacket up real quick. Yeah, I just bought a kettle. I'm going to add some oil to this pot and a little bit of salt, pasta. Let's do that. That's about a teaspoon salt. Because remember I say I don't measure. I'm not into the measuring thing because I've been cooking for too long. And like I said, I've been cooking from the age of 8, and I started doing catering and stuff like that when I was in my 20s, 21, around them ages, and then started from the bottom and I reached to where I'm at now, which is basically a head chef, but my own chef now. I'm just a chef. So yeah, make sure I'm not here for another fan this thing, and I'm not here for another something else. This is some fat. I don't usually buy this mince, but this is what I'm working with today. It's got 20% fat. When I buy the mince, try and look for the ones that say 5% fat. Because that means this is going to have a lot of oil. You will see. You're going to have to basically take the oil off. You don't need to put no oil in your pan when you have mince. Don't oil the pan as well, as you're just going to end up with greasy, oily food. So don't do that. Just put the mince by itself. Get this all cooked and brown. And yeah, back to my story. So yeah, chef for over 24 years. Single, if anyone's looking out there. Hi. Yeah, I've been single for over 20 years, I believe. Yeah, 53 years of age. If anyone's checking out for their uncles or their dads, you know, who are single out there. Wink. Any Latinos, that's my speciality. So, any girls out there have their dads or uncles or older brothers or whatever, I may be looking for someone on the Jamaican side. So yeah. Apart from that, I have 3 kids. They're grown. All of them are grown. They're all quite talented in their own way. My son has a YouTube channel. My daughter has a channel also. My youngest one is an artist, up and coming artist. So she'll soon be out there. So yeah, it's my time now. So here I am, effing it up in the kitchen, doing what I love, doing what I've done all my life, which is cooking. But now I'm cooking and helping others who like food like myself, but just don't know how to cook it. Yeah, so this is what we call spaghetti bolognese today, remember that? And we're browning the mince. So you just keep doing the mince. It started off pink, you keep cooking it and cooking it and cooking it until it turns brown. When it gets more brown all over, I'm going to start seasoning it. Putting a little spice and stuff in there. Because people, they usually do this, add a little salt and pepper and this thing goes on me a sauce, but I add a little bit more. So I'm going to see what I put in there. And with this effing up with Max, basically it's food that is cooked fast. It's like basically quick meals that you can cook. Like if you're having a little dinner party with your little friends or whatever and you just don't know what to do about what you're going to cook, or you haven't really got a lot of money, spaghetti bolognese is cheap. I mean, the pack of mince is £2 something, sometimes just over £1. 99 pence spaghetti. I mean, just over £1 for this. So basically about £7 for this meal. Whereas if you went to a restaurant, you'd be paying that probably for a burger. Whereas you're going to be able to feed 4 to 5 people with this meal for £7. Even less than 7, I say. But I'm just saying 7 just to round it out because I'm adding my other little seasonings. But basically, if it's basic, I'd say about £5.50 for this meal right here. And it's also quick. See, the mince is already done, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain off some of this oil because look at that. That's all the 20% fat, which we don't want. You don't want that lying in your stomach, yeah? So what you do is go and pour that off. I'm pouring it off into the garbage can because we don't want it down the sink, because it will clog your sink. It dries up and clogs the sink. So be careful when you're doing it in the bin as well, because you might end up throwing away food. I don't want to do that. I make it cook down now because there's still some oils in there, but I want the mince to dry out as much as possible. Get rid of all that oil. It's evaporated. Alright, start adding seasoning. Like salt. I'll say a teaspoon of salt. Alright, same with the pepper. Black pepper. You can use white pepper, I don't know. But black pepper is mainly used. This pepper doesn't seem to want to come out. Oh, there we go. Let's give it a bit of muscle. Okay. What's the sauce? What's the sauce? The Worcester sauce quite a bit. I'd say 2 tablespoons if you're going to measure. Like I said, just shake your arm a bit until you feel like you can smell it. You can smell it, then you know that yeah, you have enough in there. Jerk, famous jerk. Let me fire down a minute while you're adding all your spices. And like always, just the tip of the knife. Alright, that all in. Right, so that smells good. Spices in there. And you don't see me chopping any onions or garlic or anything because all of that is in the sauce. So I'm not going to add extra. All of that part is in the sauce, which I'm quite happy for. Sometimes I don't want to chop nothing. Just want to get on with it. Stand there chopping. Right, some ketchup now. Ketchup, I usually count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's that. Mix it in. Now this is a underspice for the sauce, because basically when you put the sauce on, you can still taste the rawness of the meat. That's another reason why I use Worcester sauce, because these kind of meats, they have this raw kind of, I don't know, that beef patty kind of dry kind of taste. I don't know if anyone understands what I mean, but there's this taste to minced beef that yeah, I don't really like. It's this kind of raw flavour. McDonald's beef patties has it, their burgers. I like that here still, so yeah, add Worcester sauce to take that away. Now I'm going to add the dome meal. This is to help the lid come off, basically, because sometimes it's hard and you need someone with muscles to do it, but if you tap the bottom, you'll see that it just comes off easily. Whoopsie, I didn't want to use the whole thing. I'm going to get a cup of water to add to that. Okay, the water is boiling. Let's put this in. This says, because all of them have a time on, so always check your timer and try and do it as the time says, because then basically you'll get nice spaghetti. That's why all spaghetti usually have the time on it. This one says cooked 8 to 9 minutes. Snap them in half, so when people are eating them, they're not so long and messy. I'm cooking for 4 people, so let's say about half of a spaghetti pack should manage for everybody, especially after you break them in half. Also, it makes it more. Get back to this, smelling good. See those nice big chunky mushrooms in there. If you don't like mushrooms, as I said before, you can get the plain ones. It's all different dolmio sauces, but yeah, dolmio is one of the best ones to get. When I was in America, I used to use ragu, and there was another one that I used, Prego. Prego is nice as well. So if you're in America, Prego is a good one for this recipe with the Worcester sauce and everything else in it as well. And see if you can get Prego with the mushrooms. If not, if you like mushrooms, that is. If not, just buy some fresh mushrooms and cut them up and put them in there. But that's your Bolognese right there. Just leave that simmering. The mince was already practically cooked, so by the time that cooks, dinner's ready. So your dinner's basically going to be ready in the next 9 or 8 minutes. You just separate the spaghetti and then spin it around, mix it. And try not to scrape the bottom of your pot, just mix the spaghetti until it starts going around. And just keep giving it a stir. Don't leave it alone. Just keep coming back and stirring it so that it can evenly cook, because if you don't, you'll get pasta that's all stuck together and come together. So maybe that's a problem that people might be having. That's why they don't cook spaghetti, because they think so. Every time I cook spaghetti, it always comes out all stuck together. you have to keep stirring it. Keep stirring it, and make sure you put oil in it before you start cooking it. Put oil in the pot, in the water, because your water has to be above your pasta as well, a bit more, so it has space to bubble and boil and soften. Put this down, right down, this down. Then you put the lid on, the right correct lid, and you left that there, and you move this from here, and you push it in here, because I don't know where I do this. Alright. Guys, what do you think about joining me in some cooking? Where basically I will, at the end of each episode, tell you what I'm cooking next and give you the ingredients for it. You can go out and buy them, so the next time you watch, we can cook together. What do you think of that? Comment down below, let me know, because then I'll start doing that instead of just surprising you with a dish. We make plans and we do it together. How about that? Once the spaghetti bolognese is done, you're going to dress it up with some nice melted cheese on top. You can eat it with garlic bread, or eat it with like nice fresh baked rolls or some kind of bread. And a salad on the side. But yeah, spaghetti bolognese is a lovely, quick meal that you can make for 4 of your friends or 4 family members. If you want to impress someone with a dish that you say, yeah, I can cook this, because I've watched everything on Max and I know how it's done. Yeah. Let me know how it goes when you do try it out. Drain the pasta, you basically drain it in your colander. I've done it already. And then I'm going to dish it up. See? And that's spaghetti bolognese. That was done like within 10 minutes. 15 minutes max. Right, don't mind the plates here, because certain people like certain plates. So yeah, so we ain't fancy around here, yeah? We ain't trying to be fancy, we're being real, yeah? Real people that eat out of real bowls and stuff, yeah? There's random plates, got a yellow bowl over there, the square plate in the middle, like, I'm gonna give you more, don't I? That's not it. One to the rest. One strand. I can't even get out of the bar. Alright, let's get on with it. I forgot about my views. My bad, people. This is how I act in the kitchen, yeah, so don't mind me. Like I said, I'm not one of those ones that's gonna put on no act. I'm just gonna be me, innit? And if I forget you lot are there, it's not because I'm being rude, it's just because I'm not up here for the camera, I'm just like cook food. Alright, so we dish it up. Some people, I'm going to show you 2 ways. Spaghetti bolognese like this. This is my way, which we're doing here. This is the way to eat it for me and mine. Tell me where to stop, lovely. That's it. Okay. Let's get some in here for this. Right, this is another one I'm doing the normal. But the other one, the last one I'm doing is I'm going to do it the Italian way, basically. How it's supposed to be eaten, but we like to eat it like this. So you can either serve it up like this, or you can serve it up the way I'm going to do it in the next plate below. Like basically, you put your mince in and you're going to mix it all up. That's enough. Well, do this. See there. One strand. I can't even get out of the bar. Alright, let's get on with it. I forgot about my views. My bad, people. This is how I act in the kitchen, yeah, so don't mind me. Like I said, I'm not one of those ones that's gonna put on no act. I'm just gonna be me, innit? And if I forget you lot are there, it's not because I'm being rude, it's just because I'm not up here for the camera, I'm just like cook food. Alright, so we dish it up. Some people, I'm going to show you 2 ways. Some eat their spaghetti bolognese like this. This is my way, which we're doing here. This is the way to eat it for me and mine. Tell me where to stop, lovely. That's it. Okay. Just a small bowl. Like basically, you put your mince in and you're going to mix it all up. We add the cheese in there as well. Okay, today we are going to be using grated Parmigiano Reggiano mature cheddar. This is what you do, you mix it up. Mix it all together, all the mince, all the pasta, everything mixed up together, mix up. This is the Italian way, they mix it all together. Plain cheese in there. First, I'll put some of this. The Reggiano, Parmigiano, whatever. That one. I never know if I'm saying it right either. Over. And then we're going to melt it in the microwave. Reggiano first. Basically, that's what's going to happen. Just melt it and that's it. Spaghetti bolognese. Done Loren Max style. Done within 15 minutes. Yeah, we effed it up. Don't tell me that we didn't, because we just effed it up. But yeah, here's the food. Done. Nice melted cheese on top. Spaghetti bolognese. Done Loren Max style. Effing it up with Max. See you next time. Next time we will come with some ingredients that we can all cook together. How about that? Thank you guys. Take care.